Hi, my school kids. I hope that you're doing well today. Don't worry, today is not going to be a long lesson. It's just going to be a short one. Okay? But we are looking at lesson 1.9, and that is page 61. So hit pause if you need to, and get out page 61. This is counting patterns within 1,000. Put your name on it. And what you're going to do is finish the numbers in this 100 chart. Now, if you get confused, all you need to do is cover up the 100th spot. For example, if I cover up the 100th spot in 4, I just have the number 4. If I look on my 100 chart and find 4, what is the number right below 4? It's 14, okay? Now, I have to remember to put that 100th spot back on. All right? So let's try another one. Here's 416. I need to find what would go below that on the 100 chart. Well, I'm going to cover up my 100th spot, and I have 16. I'm going to look at this chart. Here is 16. Below that, I add 10. It's 26. So I know here is going to be 26. But I have to remember to put the 100 back on. All of these are in the 400s. When you get down here, you're going to be 498, 499. And here you're going to write 500. So basically this is a 400th chart. Okay? You're going to do that same thing. So if you get confused, remember, cover up the 100th spot. Here I have 73. Okay, what is below 73 on the hundreds chart? Well, let me look. Here's 73. Below 73 is 83. So I'm going to write 83. But then you have to remember to what? Put the 100 back on. All right? And then look at it. If it doesn't make sense, it's wrong. I have 481, 482, 483. So I've done that one right. I'm going to let you finish this on your own. Let me give you a clue before we move to the back side. What I want you to do is I want you to put a little worm coming out of your apple with a smiley on it. I'll be looking for that. And finish it. When you're ready to go on to the back, play again. Welcome back. On this side, we have a little gecko guy surfing. I think he's surfing. And it says, model and draw, counting can be done in different ways. Use patterns to count on. So here we're counting by fives. We have 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. Now remember, we're counting by fives. Okay? If you cover up the 100th spot, what number do we have? 15. If we're counting by fives, what comes after 15? 20. All right. So I'm going to write down 20. But then I've got to remember to put that 100 back on. So I have 110, 115, 120. And what would come next if I'm counting by fives? Cover up that 100. If I'm counting by fives, what comes after 20? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to write that 25 here. And then remember, put that hundreds digit back on. So I have 125. Make sure to read the directions so you don't accidentally count by the wrong number. Okay, so here we're counting by 5s on both of these. Here we're counting by 10s. Here we're counting by 5s. Here we're counting by 10s. And here we're counting by hundreds. All right? So go ahead and finish this page. When you are finished, check to make sure you didn't skip anything. Then turn it in to me if I am there, or the substitute. And what we're going to do for the clue on this is you need to put some waves under our salamander surfer, and you need to put some sunglasses on him. Okay? So waves and sunglasses. Those are your clues. I'll be looking for those when I correct your work. So finish page 62. And then we're going to move on to 63. So hit pause while you finish 62 and turn it in. And then we're going to look on 63. Welcome back. Right now we are looking at page 63. This is the second half of lesson 1.9. My name at the top. You do the same. And we have 5 little dancing ladybugs. Aren't they cute? 5 little ladybugs. Maybe because they're counting. Well, these have 6 dots on them. But if they had 5 dots, we could say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Anyway, here we are counting by 5s. So, same thing we did before. Here, if we cover up the hundreds, we have 15, 20, 25. What comes next? 30. Make sure to put that 100 back on so that we have 230. Okay. Do the same with the tens. Here we have 30, 40, 50. If we're counting by tens, what comes after 50? You should have 60. And then make sure to put that 100 back on. So we have 760. Okay? You can hit pause if you want to while you finish that. 11 is kind of tricky. It says, Martin starts at 300 and counts by 5s to 420. Okay, that is a lot of counting. So he's going to go 300, 305, 310, 315, 320, 325, 330, 335, 340, 345, 350. He's going to go all the way to 420. And he's got to figure out what the last 6 numbers he's going to say, what the last 6 numbers he's going to say are. And you know what I think? I think that this number 11, I could be wrong, I think this is what is on the Math on the Spot that you do with Jeannie. And I've put this in Google Classroom. So if you want some help with this one, make sure to watch the Math on the Spot for lesson 1.9. Okay, number 12. This is a little bit tricky. You're going to need to draw a picture. You can use your whiteboard to draw a picture, or you can use a piece of paper in the back under the cubbies. It's called scratch paper. And you can find the paper in the bin that says half sheet. And you can use that half sheet of lined paper to draw a picture. It says the book fair has 390 books. They have 5 more boxes with 10 books in each box. Count by tens. How many books are at the book fair? So the book fair starts with 390 books. Okay, they start with that. But then they add 5 more boxes of 10. So basically they're adding 590 plus 50. Or 390 plus 50 books because 5 boxes of 10 is 50. All right, so go ahead and figure that out. On the back, just read really carefully. Okay, Lisa counts by 5s. Use the scratch paper. You don't have to try to do this in your head. I mean, write it out. Write the numbers out so you get the right answer. Okay, so read carefully and complete them, and also finish 15. When you are done, please turn this in to either me if I am there, the substitute. Double check to make sure that you did not skip anything. And for today, our clue will be, I know what we're going to do. We are going to draw on page 64. We're going to draw a little mailbox outside of the house. So put a little mailbox outside the house. That is your clue for this side. Your clue for this side is to just give our ladybugs a dance floor. So give them a dance floor, and you can also give them a disco ball. All right, so they're going to dance to the disco ball. Give them a dance floor and a disco ball. Those are your clues. Thank you for watching the whole lesson. Oh, I have one more thing I need to show you. Hold on. Okay. This sheet is so you can make your own number story. So you are going to fill this in however you want. I'm going to do a model for you, but I don't want you to copy my story. I'm going to do this as a sample. Here, I'm going to make up a name, Susie. You can use whatever name you want to. However, please don't use the names of other kids in the class, or else when I'm correcting, I get really confused. Susie needs to buy, I'm going to put a number here, and it needs to be a 2-digit number. So can I put 3 here? Is that a 2-digit number? No, it's not. But 35 is, so I'm going to use 35. Susie needs to buy 35, and I'm going to put erasers. You can use any type of item you want. You could use candies, you could use Skittles, you could use objects, bouncy balls, anything you want. Okay, Susie needs to buy 35 erasers. Now Susie's a girl, so I'm going to circle she. She can buy single erasers or boxes, and I'm going to say that they're going to come in boxes of 10 erasers. What are all of the ways that Susie can buy 35 erasers? So there's your number story. And then you need to fill in this sentence down here. Susie can buy the erasers, and we know that we add 1 to the digit in the hundreds. 3 plus 1 is 4. So she can buy the erasers 4 different ways. And then you're going to draw a chart on the back. Okay? And what we're looking for is a chart like we're looking for a chart like one of these, or these. It doesn't matter. You're going to draw one of these. So I would put 35 in the map, and then remember, I subtract 1 here and add 10 here. So 2 and 15, and so on. I'm going to be done at 4 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh my gosh, you can't even see this. Sorry. Ah. So you only need 4. You don't need the rest of this. You can just cross it off. Okay, so when you draw it, you only need 4. All right. Good work. See you soon.